Good day, guys. As you all know me, as a mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, before I can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. Guys, the nicest thing is that I told you guys that US30 is going to 40,000. And most of the people really doubted that because they felt like the market will still continue selling. And as much as I say, for me on the USD and Nasdaq, I'm for the buyers. Understand? Yes, I understand there will be some times whereby we're gonna get selling opportunities, which is part of the market. But in most cases, if you see how buys are actually strong, you'll understand that in USD and Nasdaq, when you analyze in most focus, once you see a buy, become more confident. I'm here because of the buys that were recovering coronavirus. Understand? So at the end of the day, guys, I don't have much ways rather than to jump into the chat and show you guys what is it that we can kill. So today I felt like we can just analyze gold, US30 and Nasdaq and make sure everybody is sorted. Everybody will be making money this week. Like we always say, making money makes sense. And the 50K prize will be announced on Friday. Understand? I'll make sure that definitely everybody hear about that. So for you to hear who's the winner, maybe you might be the winner, join our Telegram free channel because that's where we're going to announce who's the winner. So what you have to do, go to the description, click the link, it will take you straight to our Telegram free channel where we provide free signals and free, I can say free lessons because that's where we provide YouTube links and whatever, you understand? So just click in the link, make sure that you subscribe, make sure you're there, make sure you're watching. You might be the lucky winner, who knows, but I know it's you. Shout out, guys. Let's jump into the chat. Let's not waste no time. See you guys on the other side.
So yeah, guys, as you can see, guys, we are already on gold. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna remove everything. So the most important thing that you have to do, I don't know if you guys have made yourself familiar with the highest time frame, because I feel like the highest time frames are the ones that actually helps us to get the full direction of the market. You understand? So one thing that I like, in my previous video, I've been preaching that we're gonna break this point here, and as much as it touched that touch, it was a possibility of it was a higher possibilities of the market to break this point. But this doesn't mean it's the end of the day or whatever. But those who invested in gold now, they're making money. Like always we say, making money makes sense. I like that part because if you're not making money, you're not making any sense. We all know that, it's not something that is new or whatever. But one thing that I want to show you guys is the market has a higher probability of coming back here. Let me just take it straight here and then going back to the top side, but I don't know when will it reverse. But we should like look for some few advices from the market in which way can it actually reverse. And when I tend to take a trend line from that point, I can see we could be on a right point of reversal. Understand? So at the end of the day, if we break this trend, then this is our last trend line that I hope it can actually give us a reversal of a trend line. And so I feel like the market can actually move like that. But at the end of the day, I'm so excited because I actually managed to identify this trend line, which I know is going to be a major one and major impact. So selling opportunities will be a valid thing to take, and in a long-term way. It's not a short-term period of time. It's something that you can take and invest on it. You understand? So at the end of the day, without wasting no time, because I want to trade, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just reduce this zoom so that I can be able to see what's actually going on there. But I feel like at this point, I have any doubts that the market wouldn't sell here. So I might just put my take profit there and then reset the chart. I believe that from this point we're gonna sell, and this could be a matter of retest, but I trust this trend line being the strongest at this point. You understand? So as much as you can see as well, you could like trust the trend line as well. Understand? So it's not something that I recreated or created. It's something that is already there. Understand? So here I'm trying to just get a trend line that can make sense for us to reverse at that certain point. You understand? So as much as you can see, I can't just keep on taking it to the other side. I'll just leave it there. And then I'll just connect my major key here, beautiful major key, knowing very well that this could be a point of retest. The market can move to that point and retest. Let's try to clone this and see what do we get in return. This is what I actually get. So nonetheless, we can never like leave it outside. We just have to let it like that because it gave us a clarity of saying we can touch there in the top side. But with me, I think we're gonna reverse there. Understand? So let's go to H4 time frame and see what is it that we have on the gold. Understand? Let's see. Let's see. You can have as many as trend line as you want. Understand? At least if they make sense. What matters is making sense. You can never recreate things here. You make things that make sense, and you gotta understand which trend line you are on. So there's actually trend lines inside a trend. So in my point, I feel like this is could be my first task. You understand? My first task, my first everything. I think here we can take selling opportunity. You don't even have to put your stop loss further. You can just put it a little bit here. Then this could be you holding the whole setup and whatever. So the market has a higher probabilities of reversing because with the market shape, I believe that the market could move here and do something like this, and instead for pure price action, and then the market can play around as many as it wants, but at the end of the day, you find it's going to the bottom side, something like this. We don't control the market, but we let the market control us. It tells us which direction to take and whatever. And this is not prediction, because predictions you are predicting. Here you are determining. That is why sometimes you can be wrong. It's like you solving a math something there which they have put, and then when you got it wrong, it's not the end of the day. You're just determining. You understand? So this is the market. We are doing determination here. We're trying to find direction based on determinations. You understand? So that's one thing that has to make sense to you, that you are not controlling it. You are actually following what it says via the determinations. Understand? So, basically here, if you can check here, we're already on H1, and the market, when it keeps on buying, it keeps on confusing most of the people. But I feel like it's based on the previous lows and the previous highs, where you can see what's actually gonna go on. Understand? So I feel like here selling opportunities is much more valid, and exactly at this certain point, you just plug it, you leave it, and then you relax. You might make a huge bag. So let's jump into your stage and see what we have here, what we do best. Understand? This is what we do best. Okay, Black Bull. So basically, at this certain point, we took selling opportunities, we ate. As much as you can see, this was like our previous analysis. But in my belief, I always believe that we gotta have to reach 40,000 points. And I did say in the previous video that we have to reach 40,000. I think yes, 40,000. I don't know why here they haven't yet reached. Like, Paul, what are you doing, bro? You haven't reached 40,000, but others have reached. Let's check you. Let's check you, Buddha. Let's check you. Yeah, this one reached. And then why the other one didn't reach? Yo, bro, it's confusing, ne? Now we no longer know which one to use. This one reached, the other one didn't reach. So those are the few mistakes that you gotta check. So I'm forever for Black Bull, guys. I'm forever for Black Bull. So I don't have any choice rather than to use Black Bull. But the craziest part is that it didn't reach. So Pepperstone will be like one of the most alternative thing I can use. But I'm so sad because when I come to Black Bull, they haven't reached on the broker did reach, which we are using. So that's something that you wouldn't like yourself, you understand? Because we wanna trade what we see. So it gives me those skeptical moments of saying, let's go to the other paper stone and analyze, but I'll be like, nah, I don't quit. You understand? I will do it here and see if it will make sense. But bruh, it didn't reach the certain level, and which something that it's incorrect. It's an incorrect data recorded here. Understand? So if you can check on your whatever broker you're trading with, you'll see. But I definitely know that this is just brokers, you understand? So I think they have rights to do that. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't want to lie to you all. But for a matter of fact that I feel like we're still gonna have like more buying opportunities. So it will reach during the time. Maybe it's the most correct one and accurate one that we haven't yet reached. But you can see, bro, we all celebrating reaching there, but this one haven't yet reached. So yeah, I saw someone crying saying I gotta analyze so that, yo, bro, like I'm gonna analyze and make sure we get a proper direction of the week. But this will be the most difficult part, understand? But at the end of the day, man, I try my best. In my circle, what we have taught each other is that if you don't see the direction, it's a buy. If you see a buy, it's a buy. Okay. If you see a sell, that's a sell. You understand? So that's one thing we actually taught ourselves. We for buyers, you understand? We believe more about buy than anything, you understand? You see this momentum gives me like a clarity of a sell, but you know, it's gonna be like something that you will just choose. Well, you don't know where will it reverse, bro. Like the market, it's confusing when it's at this edge. But you know, we don't quit. You know, I analyze until I get that direction. That's my duty. And I never quit. Understand? So that's one thing about me. I'll get the direction. And I don't like forcing a direction if it's not a trading week. But since we've been analyzing this, you never heard me saying, nah, this week it's not the one. Maybe today could be the one of those weeks. I never said that, bruh. Even when I trade, I don't do that. I feel like you just don't see the direction. Yeah, and you gotta see it, you know. So you just analyze, man. You just keep on analyzing. And if you don't see US30, Nasdaq will make sense. Understand? So I'ma just keep on analyzing. And you see, we broke this high here. And what we actually looking forward to is the market to not come back inside. If it comes back inside, selling opportunities will be on our way. But as much as it's at the top, that's a breakout, bro. Continue going with it on the front side. Understand? So you see, there's a proper breakout. Like it's a proper breakout. Here we got no doubt. So I feel like buying opportunities are still valid. I feel like buying opportunities are as much as valid, bro. Like I don't wanna make a mistake here, making the market reverse. This is a breakout here. This actually has to have like a small retest. Then we pushing to the top side, man. If you're stronger like Nasdaq, I know you're gonna do what I'm saying now. Understand? So if we get this one wrong, guys, we're gonna come back and analyze during the week. Understand? Like I told you, this is the most hardest part of the market. And I've been saying we have a gap here, but we don't have a resistance. So it can recreate the resistance which will cover the gap. So it's something that we can look forward to, which it can create the resistance here and cover the gap here. Understand? But I feel like this gap should be like a clarity of us saying, no, we're gonna come back and cover it. Let's just continue finishing the journey, you know, because at this side we haven't reached 40,000. It makes sense. So at the end of the day, guys, my point is that on USDT, what you can take risk on, it's a buy once it retests there because that's the strongest point. You understand? But the other thing is you can just leave USDT for what is this? 15:30, or if you don't see anything, tomorrow is still a day. You know, we still have a lot of days, guys. You know, there's not the end of the day, but the market gotta come back, because as much as it will be buying, a lot of people will be losing money because now, especially scalpers, swingers are happy, bro, because they just holding. They don't care where the market is going or whatever. You understand? So this one. This one doesn't need much of my work. I don't know if you guys see this, but the problem is the gap. It has to reach the nearest resistance and cover the gap. Okay, which is this one. Okay, so are we going to trade this point based on gaps? That is the other thing that you're going to ask yourself. You're going to trade it based on gaps or based on the momentum. I go with my concept all over. So I feel like as much as the gap is there, this trend line becomes invalid. I don't know if people knows about this, but I know, bruh. This trend line becomes valid because now I'm gonna escape in the middle of the route. So at this certain point, guys, is we are at 69. What the fuck is that? 69. Oh, what is this 69 for now? Which time frame are we on? Let's check. We're at 69, bro. Like, what is that? I never knew that you have 69. Let's see something on USDT because I think I clicked 69. Okay. Not bad. I think my confirmation is still valid. Okay, fine. It will give us a problem, that one. So I feel like here, what we can do here, we can just analyze simple things, understand? Like here. Like there's a simple protocol here. This protocol is simple. We're gonna go based on the strategy reasons, you understand? So if you can check here, I saw someone saying you gotta have three reasons why you take the buy. I'll be like, yo, this is my student. This one is mine. I told you guys, even if you don't give me the credit, your words will tell me that this is me here and it's none of your mentors. Whoever you're gonna preach, it's me. I did this, I make sure that everybody eats here. Everybody eats. If you eat, know that my circle eats better than you do. You understand? So if you don't give me credit, next time you look for help, I won't be there to help you. I feel like here, Let's look at something real quick here. And now here I'm taking selling opportunities. So guys, forget about USDT. Oh, USDT has to go and retest today, right? So which is, it makes sense that, okay, selling opportunities could be there. Nasdaq never really disappointed me, so I'm gonna take it back there. Understand? So stop loss, let's put it here above here, strictly here, straight. This was just a manipulation, so somewhere that we won't reach. So let me check simple scenario. When did the market open? Okay, if you can check here, this is how it is. Here we gotta have like a simple manipulation. Yeah, I think 16, it's very important for us to wait for New York session today, but remember I can't get two direction in a different spots. Understand? But one thing that I realized is USDT gotta come back and retest at this certain point here. Guys, if I get it wrong, I don't know, bro. USDT gotta come back and retest here. So as much as it's coming back here, this distance could seem small, but Nasdaq can have a higher momentum today to cater this movement to somewhere here. So it's very important for us to do to take selling opportunities at the point that the market is. Based on the previous points, I see the market had a higher impact at that certain point. Do you understand? It had higher impacts, so it can have another impact here, which I'm hoping for it to happen at that certain point. Understand? So. Yeah, if it buys, guys, it's part of it. But one thing that I'll say, if it breaks here, guys, start looking for, let's put a trend line and know that, okay, if it break this trend line, we will start looking for buying opportunities, with no choice. We're just following the concept of the market. So let's go for GER30. We are looking for something that we can actually like trade, and know that this one won't disappoint us. You understand? Oh no, here I gave directions. You see now that's where the problem comes. Let's go to the H4 time frame and see why did I even give those kind of directions. They make sense. They make sense, but uh that was for Monday. It respected. I mean for Friday. Or now we're gonna look at something. You can see this thing being creating the same things, right? It created this point. This point is actually similar to this one. Let me show you. I'm not in a hurry. Let me show you. I'm actually in a hurry to trade, guys. Let's copy this one. This is like similar. So what I'm actually saying today is that if you become wrong, at least become wrong inside a buy. Because the market is buying at the end of the day, especially on New York session. Don't become wrong in a sell, bro. It won't make sense because now you are actually making something that you see to reverse. Become wrong in the buy. That's how I trade. And if you feel like not trading, don't trade. But that one, it's a concept of US30 and NAS 100, right? Let's go to H1 here. I feel like at this certain point, we have like I don't want to put it in how they put it. I just want to put it in my ways. That's why we're gonna take our orders here, right? Yeah, I feel like okay, but it didn't break here, so that is the main problem. But that won't make me be afraid of taking selling opportunities. I think three things confirming sells here, but USDT guys, sells, I don't trust. So I feel like at the end of the day, the market will do a certain movement from this point, break here, come back here again, and then that's when we're gonna pull to this point. So we're gonna reanalyze and show you guys. Understand? So at the end of the day, let's focus most on here. We're gonna take selling opportunity. I feel like you respect support and resistance more than anything, especially German date. So at this certain point, we're taking our selling opportunities here. I'm sure. No, I'm very sure. I'm much more sure about this. Let's put the trend lines here and know very well when we break here. There's like a head and shoulder, but it's too ugly. And the ugly it gets, the bigger movement it will bring. I know. Head and shoulders. You see? Simple. So at the end of the day, guys, this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope and believe you guys understood how we're gonna trade here. We're gonna tackle this in a matured way and a manner way, you understand? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be trading German 30 today. I'm gonna be more focused on German 30 just to see some few tricks, some few things, understand? And NAS 100 US state I'll sit on New York session open. So at the end of the day, guys, let's upload the video and make sure everybody's sorted.